Following the signs. I'm going to remove this because the last video I recorded when I rewatched, I was like, take that bloody chewy out of your mouth. Okay. Welcome in, guys. If you've clicked on this title based on the title, well, welcome in. This is meant for you and there is something here. I felt very drawn to do a message for the Divine Masculine Collective. I feel like there's really not enough advice for the poor Divine Masculine. And as a feminine, I actually resonate a lot with the Divine Masculine energy. And it could be because I've been having to live in survival mode most of my life. No, but I have a dominant masculine chart in my natal chart. And I guess you could say I've definitely stepped into that masculine breadwinner provider type role within my own family unit. But yeah, I felt very drawn to do this reading just because I feel like there's a lot that the Divine Masculine goes through and experiences. And for the actual men who may be coming to watch tarot, you probably find that a lot of tarot and readings and spiritual guidance is almost directed directly at feminine energies. And, you're trying to swap roles in your head like, yes, this sounds like my story, but blah, blah, blah. So this one is specifically for the Divine Masculine. Now, maybe you are like me. Maybe you're a feminine who's operating in a masculine energy or has a dominant masculine chart also. Maybe you are a man. It doesn't really matter your actual gender, but if you are resonating with the Divine Masculine energy, you could be feeling at this time that you're at a bit of a crossroads, especially when it comes to your spirituality, especially when it comes to your life path and direction. I think it's almost somewhat harder for the masculine to be able to self-express his spirituality or her spirituality just because there's not a lot of time for getting in touch with intuition and the creative softer side of things. This is an action-orientated energy. This is something that's always on the go, that's looking for forward progression and movement. So to be able to retract and to take a standstill can feel unsettling because it feels like you need to be doing something often. And in myself, I'm just like, wanting to take the lead when there's something calling you right now, which is wanting you to come back into balance with these energies within. Now, there could be something that you are making a decision about. The number 22 could be significant to somebody here. Ironically enough, 22 is one of my numbers. It's a master number. And it's also, the 2 is about partnership, about connection. There's something within a connection that you're considering or you've been put into standstill at this time, which is calling your spirit to pause. Let's have a little bit further in as to what this could be for you. I'm going to ask you all, could you please hit the like button or subscribe if you're new here? I would love to have you a part of this community, and also helps me connect more in with your energy. Also, just going to do a little moment for a deep breath. Spirit, let's get a message for the Divine Masculine here, please. What is this crossroads? Straight out. Got the Temperance card and we've got the 4 of Wands. Fire sign energy. Could be a Saggy watching me right now, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Someone that you're not currently talking to, but this, I feel like you've been guided. Some of you could be, connected with Archangel Michael, or maybe that Archangel has been relevant to you in some way at this time. But there's been a need for allowance, which is quite hard when we were discussing that action orientation. Something's calling you to not give up, but also to allow something to unfold naturally. Something that you've been wanting. And now, this could very much be within this partnership, within a connection, as we do have the Four of Wands here. We've got the 1111. Like, this could be quite symbolic to somebody here. And I also love we've got the 2 and the 2. The 22 is showing up here again. You desire to have harmony within a connection, within a family unit. There's growth and there's a potential you've seen potential with somebody. Someone really gave you an insight into like how something could be. Tell us more. Tell us more, Spirit. What is this Four of Wands for the Divine Masculine? Just so the lovers want to flash. Be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini within your chart. What do we got here? Ace of Pentacles reversed. This Four of Wands. Knight of Cups. You might have held back from making an offer. This could have been to a water sign. This is something like you sort of went in with a fresh face, but maybe a little bit of naivety here. But I do see there was an openness to a new beginning, to a new opportunity, trying something. However, like, we've got the Hermit in the reverse here. Like, there was a need for introspection that's been avoided here. There's something that hasn't, maybe either yourself or the other party hasn't picked up on in this connection. And it became more like, I'm not going to let you fuck me over here or have one over me. What is this Five of Swords? That's quite interesting. But it resulted in nothing coming of a situation, nothing being right there in front of you anymore. There's a separation and someone or both people have moved on. Like, this is too much. Let me get my head together. What is this Five of Swords, please, Spirit? Four of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands. It's like a control almost here. Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, or you're the fire sign. Someone could have Leo in their chart. You know, you felt very strongly about something, but also very strongly about your own morals and your own standards and your own values here. And maybe someone presented something that just did not seem stable, or seemed a little like wishy-washy. You know, I can have fun and I like to party, but I didn't like being told how to do it. There's like you know, something was balanced and then it wasn't. It could have been the influence of other people. Now, you know, I can't speak on behalf of all men because I'm obviously not one, but like, could have been like, you know, influence from the boys here. Maybe you were being fed or told something that just wasn't true, or led in a different direction that really stopped you from putting in. Something stopped you from making this offering here to this person. What's the Four of Wands? What do we got? Believer. Someone led you to believe something, or maybe this is something that you've just always believed about yourself. Is this coming from your friends? It's like you felt something. You couldn't explain it, you couldn't see it, but you know you felt it. Yeah. Got the Ace of Cups here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and we've got the Chariot in the reverse. It's like maybe you've made an offering here to someone that has that didn't have any ambition to grow. Someone was not looking at, you know, their own shadow here. And I feel like for yourself, like with this moon card, like, you know parts about yourself. Like, you know, you've had enough time out to, or enough time on your own path to be able to recognize what makes you feel good and what doesn't. Like, where have I gone wrong in my life up until this point? And you're okay to look at these things. Do you openly talk about it? No. This is stuff that you keep hidden to yourself. My divine masculine, you're very, you know, I don't feel like you've been in an environment where you can talk about your spirituality. Could be why you're here on YouTube, but like something, obviously the fact that you are here looking for tarot readings is that you are wanting to open yourself up and find out more about these things that you're feeling within yourself. You could have been like, I thought this was only a chick thing. Like, what's going on? Why am I getting these visions? Why am I seeing this synchronicity? Like, you could find yourself, I'm seeing someone driving and you're just like, get fucked. Like, maybe you're seeing someone's initials, maybe you're seeing someone's initials in like car number plates, or like you look and you see their name and you're just like, what the actual, like, why is this happening? And your mates are just like, you know, you're the boys. YTB. What are you doing on the weekend? Let's go out. But, you know, I feel like you're getting the call to withdraw. You're getting the call to sort of separate yourself a bit. What's this Chariot in the reverse here with the Ace of Cups? Yeah, something was not successful. You weren't successful in something here. Or maybe you felt unseen in a way, or maybe there's someone that didn't feel seen by you even. Who is this Six of Wands? Yeah, again, definitely dealing with a Sag. Like, you can't escape it. Showing up again. It's like you might have felt something has failed just because, like, it's like there's two energies on a path here. There's two individuals on a path. Now, you might be operating in your divine masculine. Your counterpart might be operating in their divine masculine also. And based on that, like, we've been needing like that feminine energy here, which is, this is in the pause. This is where you've got an allowance to tap into that feminine, to have the intuitive downloads to come in. You know, someone does have a desire to balance things out with you. Someone knows exactly their shadows. This person could have even said to you, like, they know their own faults. Why is this showing up for you? Queen of Wands. Someone that you're thinking about. Again, with that fire energy, someone you're very extremely attracted to. Someone that you see is like very independent. And it could be what's drawn you. It's like, finally, a non-clinger. But I mean, maybe this has caused a misjudgment here. And, you know, there's love here, and I don't know if it's been recognized. Is this love mutual? Someone's walked away. Someone's had to withdraw here. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Swords in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups. It's definitely been a connection here that's been suspended for a while. Like, it's there, but there's no action coming about from this. Someone like be waiting for someone to make the first move, to make that first offering, to show up. But there's been a lot of like, neither side here is feeling like they should be the one to come forward. It's like there's this connection, but it's obviously requiring these two parties to come together, because at the moment you're both wanting it. There's a soul tie here. There's like a connection, but I mean, like, you must be magic to make the emotions go up into it. It's like, because these are pouring out. There's like an outpour of this connection. And it's like everyone is pouring back into themselves. But what you guys are not seeing is the capability to pour into each other, to create something together. Starboy. Like someone like is like, it's coming back to a not wanting to get hurt, but it's causing a hardness here. And I do see this as a feminine walking away, giving up hope, feeling like she deserves more. It's like both parties here have experienced deep betrayal, deep heartache, and have like come out the other side of that for a connection that has just been not given enough time to come together properly. There's openness to learn here, but it's more at like personal gain openness. Like, what am I learning? Like, it could both be like, what's this trying to teach me? What's the karmic lesson here? Is this relationship karmic? Is this karmic? Judgment in the reverse. Death, Scorpio energy here. There's an opportunity to transform. There's something to learn about yourself within a connection in order to transform the connection. Does that make sense? You with me here? Wants to be transformed. Knight of Pentacles. Tendency for overthinking here. There's a tendency for slow movement and impatience as well. Patience. Again, we're coming back to that temperance. Dealing with some impatient individuals. Look, I'm fucking really impatient. Except with like people that other people find to be annoying. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like I can have patience when it's got nothing to do with me. If it's got to do with me, I'm impatient. You may resonate with that too. What's required here, Spirit? What does the Divine Masculine need to know? We've got Four of Wands. There needs to be harmony. There needs to be a remembrance of the love that is. Maybe spending time around your own family, or, you know, we've got the bunnies down the bottom. There's a lot of growth and abundance. Yeah, something to grow together. Like, remember what drew you to this person initially. We've got the dragonfly on there. There's versatility and adaptability here. Like, it's like things just changed up so quick, but that doesn't mean that they can't just change up and become good again. For some of you, if you're on that journey of the twin flame, this could be very symbolic. There's a lot of mirroring going on here, and that could be what's caused the actual confusion. Like, this is very much an energy of people knowing what they want, and if this is two people that have both, you know, hearing empath empath, right? So if we're dealing with two empaths who have previously been fucked over, have now learnt how to instill boundaries and to care and pour back into themselves, we can see here why there's a lot of tension around the unwillingness to have that happen to them again. And there's been like quick judgment where patience was required. And this could have to do with that operating in just solely in this masculine energy. And I feel like you're really being called right now to allow yourself to soften into your feminine in order to, this wholeness within. It's true. It's like we need to have this wholeness within in order to be able to have something beautiful with someone else, like who is also whole on their own. This is interesting. What's the advice here for the divine masculine? All right. We've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Ten of Cups. It's like there's something else that is on your mind or that's interfering with this connection coming forward. This could be to do with work. This could be to do with like the home. Maybe you're feeling a little unstable at home at the moment, or you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled at home. We've got the Three of Swords here. This is third-party influence. This doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but it could definitely be. You might have got confused with someone, and it's like they were basically just showing you yourself back, but you were like, ugh, fucking bitch. Asshole. Like, yeah. What is this Three of Swords? Let's clarify. What's the Three of Swords? King of Swords. Is this yourself, your own thoughts? Another person? Is this someone else here? Could be. Could have got vulnerable with the wrong person here. Got air sign energy. Who is this King of Swords to you, divine masculine? Page of Pentacles. Could be someone that you've made an offering to, started something new with, someone that you work with. It's someone that, has been causing like a bit of recklessness in your life. It's like it's unpredictable, this person. Or it's caused your life to feel a little unpredictable or unsafe or risky. Risky person. Maybe someone is a parent, or maybe, we've got the Knight of Cups here. Someone like's been emotionally manipulating you here. Someone impulsive. Someone's like, you're weary. You could be very feeling tired. Like, I've got to put boundaries up with this person, or I've put boundaries up with the wrong person. Yeah. You had an Empress here. You had someone very willing to grow with you, but you've been feeding into something that's been absolutely depleting you and giving you a really fucked up idea of what divine feminine energy is. Was this other person connected to their feminine energy? Like, are they balanced? Six of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Wands. King of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Magician. There's been a lot of, someone's lost hope in a situation. I need a little bit more here. Someone's very defensive when it comes to their emotions, and maybe someone may have held back their emotions from you, and it caused confusion. You could have thought that this other person was trying to emotionally manipulate you. That they, they may have had less than you. They didn't appear to be financially stable, or that they'd come from a broken down relationship already. This person may have children. Maybe they, this person's been through a lot, and they don't just open the door to anyone. And there could have been like something that's happened here that someone overlooked something. What's the King of Cups? Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Devil in the reverse. Someone has dealt with a lot of karmics. Someone's dealt with a lot of lies and manipulation. And someone really wanted to bring balance into a connection with you here with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Someone could be wanting to communicate that with you. Like someone could be just holding back at this time, but could be thinking about this person, this feminine energy. They're very much thinking of you. Maybe you've had dreams about them. Someone's been dreaming of each other. Anyway, we're going to jump out of this and we're going to get you a closing message, Divine Masculine, at this time. What will we use? Angel messages. What has Divine Masculine's angels got to encourage in this situation? Merging. There's like a need for you to accept yourself, to accept your own gifts, and to accept these changes that are occurring with you. Because, we can't transform and expect that our current environment or past experiences are going to nourish us or are going to feel good. It's also working through that allowance of letting things go. And you could find yourself like there's been a shift within you that's occurring, and is really, you're being encouraged to allow it to come out. If people are non-acceptant of that, are they really your people? I'm going to wrap it up. Divine Masculine, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, hit the like, and we'll might make it a bit of a regular thing. Send you my love. See you in the next one.